based on what they would like to see. If they knew how much belief was involved. But they feel like they actually know where they are actually believing. And many of the so-called conscious feel like knowing is better than believing. But those who believe has achieved more than them with all that they know. The pastor just believes in Jesus and he got everything. And a conscious person knows that they're great and they can't even pay their damn rent. You feel me? They know they built the pyramids, they know this, but they can't find a job. With all their knowledge. And the pastor with his pork chop and a little bit of belief, he can erect an institution. He can create Alexandria right now in the form of a multi-million-dollar church. Off belief. Do you hear me? There's power in belief. It's the only way we can go beyond what we know. And what any of us know is too little. What we are is infinitely great. Whatever we know is too little. And the only escape from the imprisonment of knowledge is to choose to believe. Then the cell doors of knowledge start cracking open a little bit. A little light start coming in. Because what's the pride in having knowledge? If with what you know, you cannot do shit. All that knowledge needs to be flushed down the toilet. And start believing you can do something. And that's what our conscious community lack. We got all the knowledge in the world, but we don't believe we can do anything. And what we know says we can't do anything. We know what happened to the Panthers. We know about the CIA. We know about martial law. We know about all this. What we know amounts to us being able to do nothing. Every statistic that we know of says we're not going to be able to do it. But the believers, they multimillionaires during recessions. The knowers, they know the astrology, what time the moon is in, the day martial laws come in 2012. They know everything. What can they do with it? So I want to change even the ancient Kemetic statement that may have be a pleasurization. Maybe the Greeks put that up there, know thyself. And I want to start teaching not knowing thyself and knowing something else that you did not know. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Everybody, I tell you, I know myself. That's the problem. What you know is too little. I know I work at McDonald's. I know I'm a slave on a plantation. But you're not going to get out of what you don't know about yourself until you can know something about somebody else. We knew what we could not do. But then we saw what Michael Jordan could do. Ain't that happy? So in the not knowingness of ourselves and in the knowing of what he do, we stepped our game up. Every time that happens, we stepped our game up. But before Michael Jordan, we knew we couldn't jump that high. We knew we couldn't do these things, which is why we weren't doing them. But what made Michael Jordan so different? He believed that he could do something else. Right? He didn't know it because he'd never done it before. And it had not been seen done. He did not know it. He believed it. Even what we did in Kemet in Egypt,